Wednesday. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. What's going on? Hello, everybody out there in TV land. How's everything going? How have you been? It's been a week since I've seen you. Yes, I have a new background. Yes, it's very plain. I moved into a new house over the Father's Day weekend. I do not recommend moving on Father's Day, especially as a father. It's not something fun, but we are in a new house, so we are comfortable, and it will be looking fancy real soon. I'll get my Disney stuff back here. I'll get all my good stuff back here. But welcome everyone. Welcome back to ARL, ASIN Review Live, where I am here to review anything and everything regarding your ASINs, taking a look at some really cool hacks and some CTR tricks and merchandising and all that kind of cool stuff. We went down the rabbit hole last week where we started to design some stuff in Canva, and I'm happy to do it again this week if that's what you guys want. I am pushing Jason and Steven to let us do the Discord. I know the Discord has been a hot button issue on our show previously. And let's see what we can do with that. But let's lead right into the hellos, highs, and how are yous. HSS Pooper Scooper. Hello. Hello, sir. How are you? Or ma'am. Adnan says, hello, John. Hello, Adnan. How are you? Adnan says, did you manage to find out about the bold keywords in the title? How did they do it? I did not. I have to follow up with the team and find out about that. I'm almost 100% sure that's going to be against TOS, and that's a little hacky trick that they're doing, but I'm going to be sure to find out for you. Usman says, so what's the new strategy for newly launched products in U.S. market for Amazon PPC? PPC, I'm no good at PPC. I give you a high-level talk about PPC, but PPC is for our Tuesday talks or Ask Me Anythings with Marissa. But I'll kind of talk a little bit about it if you want, but tell me a little bit more about it, because when we're talking a new strategy for newly launched products, if something's new, you're going to have to spend something to make something if you want it quick and fast. If you're able to grow organically and take some time, you can do that. So it all depends on exactly what you're looking for. That's real high level. I know it's probably not answering what you want, but come back for Tuesday. Tuesday is a lot of PPC talk. Here, we talk about reviewing ASINs. We talk about merchandising. I'll show you some cool Canva hacks. We'll have a couple laps. I'll drink some water. You'll follow me on LinkedIn if you're not already right now. It'll be a grand old time. Dr. Zafar says, well done, doctor. Thank you. It's always a compliment from a doctor goes very, very far. Thank you very much. Michael says, let's go. Let's go. LFG. Blaine says, good morning, John, from La Paz, Mexico. Blaine, super subscriber or a subscriber or super user, whatever Jason says that you are. You come up in green. Thank you. I wish I was in Mexico right now. New York is like hot and cold. Like it's hot during the day and freezing at night, so I never know what to put my AC on. Daniel says, good day, everyone. Good day, Mike. You're not from Australia. That's just me saying that. Grigor says, hello, John. How are you? Grigor, I'm well. How are you? How is everyone out there? As usual, I'm going to give my spiel about what we need to be doing here because, guys, submit your ASIN for review and win. What do I mean by that? What will you win? I won't tell you just yet. You'll have to submit some ASINs to review, and then we'll talk about what you can win. Is that fair? Maybe not. Is that what I'm doing? Absolutely. So submit your ASIN for review here and win something. We'll see what it is. But yeah, anyone that wants to reach out to me, well, that's a new, I didn't even know that was a feature there. Great. That's my email in case anyone wants to reach me. But apparently we have a scrolling feature here, Ryan. But let's, submit me your ASIN and let's see what we can do here. Claudio says, good morning, Jason from Philippines. Claudio, do I look like Jason? Do I look like Mr. Master Mateo? I am John, sir. But good morning to you. How are you, Julie? Julie says, how are you? My first time to join your YouTube. Julie, welcome. Welcome. Here is where we talk about all the good stuff about ASIN reviews, how your ASIN looks. I'll give you my little tips and tricks. But anyway, while we're waiting for some people to put in their ASINs for us to take a look at, and like I said, submit your ASIN for review and win something. I'm not going to tell you what you're going to win, but it's going to be something. We're going to go ahead and start to take a look at, let's do some Canva stuff. Walk with me while we do some hero image CTR hacks, and then we'll pop back into some ASINs and see what's what's rocking and rolling here. Is that cool? That's cool. Let's go here. All right, share that. Don't you look at my calendar. So are you guys looking? Let's open up Canva. Let's open up Amazon and let's take a look. Let's get our juices flowing. I'm going to show you guys how we're going to take an image out there and revamp it and do some cool kind of stuff. So what do we want to do today? Do I want to look at a tongue scraper? I don't know. Do I want to play with tongue scrapers? Claudio says, sorry about that. Good morning. Oh, that's okay. We all look the same. All us bald guys, we're kind of the same. So let's take a look. Do we want to play around with some tongue scrapers? You have people in their images doing, okay, you have 2-pack here. It's showing mint here. It's not going to be mint, but people show that fresh breath. Fresh breath is going to be the telltale sign. Mint is going to be the telltale sign for fresh breath. So I don't know if I'm really in the mood to do tongue scrapers today. Let's take a look at guys out there. Give me a category and we'll pull it up and we'll find someone that's selling something on Amazon and we'll make their hero image a ton better. For if you don't have an ASIN to throw out, that's cool. Throw out some options or some ideas on what we can pull up here. Ooh, mosquito dunks. Why are people looking at mosquito dunks? So mosquito dunks kills. That's something that's trending. Summit responsible solutions. So this is weird. So it kills mosquitoes before they're old enough to bite. Sheesh. All right. So you're putting that in a pond? It almost looks like it's fish food, but it's for mosquitoes. Place it in, what does it say? Place it in containerized standing water wherever it accumulates near the household. Okay, flower pots, tree holes, bird baths, roof gutters, rain barrels, old tires, unused swimming pools. Why would I put that in an old tire? It's weird. I'll just get rid of the old tire. But it's showing here how it's thrown into a pond. It almost looks like it's fish food. So it's doing really well. It's selling a ton. This stuff must work, but it's not merchandised really well. Yeah. Is this probably vendor central? It is, because the person probably doesn't really care, the brand. So yeah, so I don't know, maybe we'll do this, but I wonder how, it is a 6-pack here and I don't really know. It says each dunk kills mosquito larvae for 30 days or more. I think that kind of tells what it needs to, I don't think it really needs any merchandising here. But let's take a look. Hold on. We got some people throwing us some stuff. Let's go. Bilal says, wow, great. Wow, great to you. I am wow, and I'm great. Thank you. Julie says, ASIN, let's do it. Let's do it, Julie. Remember, guys, I'm not telling you what you're going to win if you submit your ASIN. I'm just telling you to submit it. B084T JWG 2P. All right, Julie. As always, guys, if you're submitting an ASIN and it's going to be international, this one's not, but if it is, let me know so I don't go fumbling and looking around for this kind of stuff. Cool. So, Julie, we're looking at a speed system golf driver. Okay, so 3 patterns and colors. Well, 3 plus because there's 4 technically here. Okay, so speed system golf driver includes premium, super lightweight titanium driver. So you sell about 23 of these. So this looks like to be a cover for it. So the perfect one for you. I would just make sure your images are the right size because they're showing long ways. So left hand, right hand is the size. Let's take a look. Brand story module. Ooh, no A+ content. So you are brand registered, but you have no A+ content. Let's take a look here. So A+ content brand story module is definitely something you're going to want to have. Let's take a look at the Helium 10. Take a peek, a little peek ski. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. All right, so we got 183 organic, 495 sponsored. So that means that you're paying a lot more and you're organically not ranking. So you want to flip that. You're upside down. You want every 1 organic to be 2 sponsored. Right now, you're the other way. So let's take a look. So golf tees, golf clubs. So golf tee, you're ranking organically for, but you're not a golf tee, you're a golf club. So golf clubs for men, you're paying to be there, you're not organically there. Golf driver, you're paying, but you're organically very low. Use golf balls. So it looks like you're running an auto campaign that's kind of throwing, spraying and praying and throwing a lot out there. So you'd want to tune that a little bit. Lazarus golf balls, probably a brand. Callaway driver, that's a brand. Yeah, so you're going to really benefit from just overall SEO. Making sure that your listing is optimized. So having that A+ content is going to give you that merchandising to help increase sales and conversion, but also it's going to give you the images to put alt text behind for additional SEO, and just not saying what you need to be saying here. Lighter equals faster, faster equals longer. Lighter equals faster, faster equals longer. Okay, so we want to talk about that. So talk about the us versus them. Show me what a typical, does it come with this? No. You're just showing what else you offer. So you want to show what a typical driver is like and why yours is different. So what makes, choose based on your driving distance or swing speed. So you say to choose it, hold on. Let's go back. So it does come with golf balls and 2 spring-loaded tees, but that's not merchandised here. Well, let's go back. We're going to go way back now. So if you do include that, if it's the club, the balls, and the 2 tees, you have to show that in the main image. Otherwise, no one's ever going to click on it. So if this is what you're showcasing here, right, you want to show that in the main image. So let's take a look here. Let's play with this. So this is not going to be a good Photoshop job by any means, but this is what you need to be doing. Because right now your main image is showing the club. Technically, you're more than just the club. You're the club, you're the spring-loaded tees, and your 12 balls. So you're much bigger of a value prop than what you're showing there. So let's take a look. So you'd want to do something like, and this is going to be a real rough one because we're pressed for time. Let me duplicate this. But you'd want to do something along the lines of this. In your main image, you want to show everything you're getting. And this is really rough. So this is not best practice, but this is, and then you'd want to show the packaging up here. Oh, Julie says, yeah, it includes the ball and the tees. So you'd want to do this in the main image, but then this is technically a 12, 14, this is a 15-piece set. So if you have a box that it comes in, which I'm assuming it does come in a box. So this is not going to be your box, for example. I'm just going to pull a sample box. So I just choose like retail box. Just let me choose box, just to give you an idea of what I'm talking about. And again, this is not your box. I know this is probably a lot uglier than what the box you have is, but just for argument's sake, I just want to showcase this for you. So back, okay. So if your package looks something like this, you want to do something like this, and you want to do 15-piece set. You'd want to do the 15, like at about zoinks. I didn't want all of that, but let's go here. Whatever. You get the idea. You'd want to do something like this and make it bigger, because right now there's no value prop. I know that's really ugly looking. Julie says, I have a very nice strong box. Okay. My box is strong, all black with silver print on there. Then you need to show that there. So it's not in your listing at all. So this is what your main, so you have a nice black box and all that kind of stuff. Put that up there, showcase this, revamp it, come back, tell me how that works out for you. And that's what you need to do to better merchandise that listing. Hope that helped. Julie. So we have, Michael, kindly review this. Thank you for the $10, Michael. Kindly review this ASIN. Thank you for the amazing tips and tricks. As a seller for 11 years, my team and I are always learning from Meg. We appreciate that. We're always here to help. So let me go ahead and get rid of that, and we'll review your ASIN. MZMWM. Did I not type that in? And it's always so weird when it comes up, when it doesn't come up right away. Okay, here we go. Here do we go. Okay. So Anabolic Accelerator, increase muscle growth. One thing I'll say, Michael, right off the bat, you want a higher res image. This image, for some reason, looks blurry. The sizing is good, but I don't know why the image just is blurry unless it's that green. Sometimes green doesn't come across well when it's high res. Don't ask me why, I don't know. Okay, here, supplement facts. So it's black pepper extract and whatever that is, no side effects. Okay. Cortisol blocker, boost metabolism. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so bullet points wise, you're a little goose egg there. You need to optimize your bullet points. There is nothing here. You need to be able to put a lot more in your bullet points for SEO purposes. So when I say that, you want heavy in the bullet points, because that's what's going to help you for the organic SEO and ranking. Coming down here to your brand story module, you're missing on the brand story module, so you need to add that because you're a supplement brand. So you're a consumable product, so people need to trust you. They need to trust you. They need to understand that you're not going to give them poison, and that okay, so made in the USA. Here's another good thing we'll talk about in a second. So you have no crawlable text in your A+ content. So right off the bat, you need the brand story module and then crawlable text, which when I say crawlable text, I mean down here, you'll see text that I could actually highlight. You need that for your organic SEO as well. And then behind your images, if you're using alt text, you're not. So you just have the word 3B back here. Alt text is something you definitely need to do, because alt text, what that is that's more space for organic SEO, where you're putting keywords behind the images. So see shea butter, colorful goat milk, silk fibers, goat milk. But I guess it's something people are searching. But you'd want to do that for sure. So that's my recommendation for that. And then also understand who your customer avatar is. So Anabolic Accelerator, is it really going to be some women, or is it really going to be focused on men? Understand that. Try not to be the everyone's everything supplement. It's okay to niche down and understand if it's just for guys or if it's just for girls. The other thing too is when you talk about here, your main image, everyone knows, if you follow me on LinkedIn, you know I'm like a sucker for optimizing the CTR on images, hero images for supplements. So if you take a look at this, right, and with serving size is 3 capsules, so servings per container is 60. So if it's 60 servings, do you take this daily or not, or is this as needed? And if it's daily, then you'd want to say that this is basically 60 days worth, a 60-day supply. And you could go to our website and we show you guys that different ways to hack your main image. And you can see here 30-day supply and all this kind of stuff. So using the same kind of, did I lose it? Nope. With this same kind of idea, well, we would take this here, right? And what I'll do, Michael, is I like that you're in your main image, you show that you have a clear bottle, which is good because right off the bat, you're going to be able to see the product through that. But bring the pills in, the capsules on a little bit tighter so they're not like scattered out. Bring them in a little bit tighter. But then also if it's made in the US, which your product is, because I saw that in your A+ content, you want to put that on your bottle primarily, but also on your main image. So coming down here, and you can get away with it by doing something like the little flag here. Big fan of this. So something like this immediately is going to show me that your product is made in the US without me even going down into your A+ content. So right off the bat, I see now with just looking at your image, I know you're made in the US. Cool, we're good there. Now, let me get rid of the background on this. The other thing is I like to show an ingredient of what it is. So an ingredient here is black pepper extract. So if I don't know what typical people are putting in. So let's take a look at Anabolic, Accelerator, vitamin growth. So let's take a look on Amazon who your competitors are. In case anyone didn't know, July 11th and 12th is Prime Day. So here you come up. I'm not going to click on it. Don't worry. But so let's see what else someone has out here. So you see here they're doing, well, that's a brain supplement. I always like to put what the ingredients are, if it's like a natural plant ingredient or anything like that. Doesn't look like anyone's really doing that in the space. So we'll kind of leave that alone. I would say if black pepper is important, if black pepper extract is of value to that, I would say you can always put like a black pepper. I got like a song stuck in my head. So black pepper extract would be, I don't know. See, I usually do this kind of thing, but I don't know if I'm feeling it with something like this. Let me see. I'll tell you if I'm feeling it or not. I don't know. I don't know if I'm feeling it, just because your ingredient is not something I would really focus that much on. But I would put the US stuff there. But a good one would be, and I'm a big fan of this kind of little badge here, would be the 60-day supply. So going here, grabbing this, grabbing that, going here. Maybe I'll take the blue. No, I'll use the green. And then we'll do 60-day supply. And it has this cool feature where if you highlight it and then you can just hit that, boom, makes everything capital. Fantastic. Love that. All right, so we'll go down here, make this big, but we'll make the supply smaller. Let's go this. And then we'll bring the gap together because that looks wacky. And then we'll make it a little smaller. And then we'll put it up here. So now people are going to know you're a 60-day supply. And that's going to help with the conversion. So overall, your listing's good, but you need to bulk up, no pun intended, on the brand story module, the A+ content crawlable text, the alt text behind your images, and then a little hack like this. Just something so simple that's going to reinforce that I'm getting something delivered from Amazon, reinforce that you're made in the US and your quality product. So I hope that helps, Michael. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Where were we? Okay, Daniel Jerusalem. Hey, John, you look good today. Oh, thank you. Thank you, sir. Lost 100 pounds since October. Feeling good, looking good. Feeling good, Billy Ray. What movie is that from? Anyone know? Put in the comments if you know. Okay, cool. So ASIN 30BX. I would try and capitalize because I think I have OCD, but you don't really need to. QM, TM, WM. Oh, we did this one. Oh, Daniel, you and Michael are the same guys? Oh, cool. Well, hey, we got it. Rory says, could you look at wall art posters? Greetings from Ireland. Greetings. I'm trying to do an Irish accent, but that's not going to be good. Wall art posters. Wall art posters. So wall art posters are going to be a little interesting because it depends on if it's a flat, like kind of rolled up one, if it's canvas, if it's on frame. So all with this is going to be a lot of merchandising. So you see with mat, without mat. this kind of wall art. What I will say is that when someone has this kind of stuff, people tend to think that it comes with the frames. So you have to be really clear that it doesn't come with the frames, and then how it's being shipped. So that's one thing that, as far as transparency, that no one ever does, or most people don't do with wall art, is they're not showing how it's shipped. So if it's rolled up, people need to see that. Or if it's flat, people want to see that, because that makes a big difference. So something like this. Oh, that's a cool picture. So something like this, we're showing it here. So, oh, here we go. How to package, no frames. Okay. Roll it up. So they're showing you how you're getting it. So this is what I recommend for that kind of stuff. But yeah, if you have an ASIN warrior, I'd be happy to take a look and see what we can do for you. Fatima says, please give some tips to increase sales for new and established products. So tell me, Fatima, what category are you looking to launch in? Because it all depends. Because if it's supplements, for example, it's going to be a lot of PPC and a lot of ramp up versus if it's a niche product. So tell me a little bit more about what you're looking to launch. So Julie says, I will separate items and change image. Understand? Yeah, absolutely. For something like that with your golf item, you definitely want to do that. That's definitely going to help you for sure. Nash says, hello, please review this. Thank you. You're welcome. And guys, give me some topics on stuff. Oh, you had said wall posters before. That's probably not a good one for optimizing the CTR for. So give me another category or something like that. Because wall posters kind of give me a headache. It's like every time I order one, it's never right. I don't know why. CQBS. Okay, memory lantern with LED candle and poem card. So this is a lot. We got a lot in the index image here. So right off the bat, I'm looking. I see your box. I see that you have a card, and you have a candle inside of a lantern. That's what I see so far. So the photo frame, you could stick a photo at the back of the memory lantern. Okay. I would say that that's probably not the best way to merchandise it if we're looking at tape. So do you have to tape it on the back, or can it be with those little kind of twisty things? Need to know a little bit about that. Let's see. Okay, celebration of life, wedding memorial. I don't think that's the right phrase. Yeah, so you got a lot of emotions in here, right? So you have home decor, you have funeral table, then you have wedding memorial. Like you have a lot of up, like high and low, this kind of thing. So I would say that if you're doubling down on bereavement, loss, and stuff like that, I would say that wedding is not the route you want to go with something like this. And you really want to lean into bereavement, memory, loss, that kind of thing. Because I feel that that's what buy with confidence, pass it independent. Yeah, things like that feel a little gimmicky to me when you put the 5 stars there. I would remove that. Size and what's included. Okay, this is a good one. So I would say that this is a great place for you to put a little logo over here on your box talking about how many pieces are in it. So 1, 2, 3, like a 3-piece set, something like that would definitely help. Or well, let's keep on taking a look down here. I always tell people the other thing is don't put bullet points like this down here. Risk-free shopping, money-back guarantee. This is areas of indexing for SEO. Don't waste areas of indexing for SEO purposes convincing someone about the return policy or money-back guarantee with Amazon. Everyone knows it's Amazon. If they want their money back, they're going to get it. Use this space to optimize and beef up your listing, not to kind of just put that in there. And then brand story module, you're missing on the brand story module. That's something you'd have to have. Into your A+ content. So you do have A+ content. You have no crawlable text. There's no crawlable text here. you do have alt text, which is good. So you're doubling down on the funeral, memorial, widow, loss. So take wedding out of there. Like I would not, this is happy stuff. Like don't have home decor and wedding memorial. Wedding memorial sounds like they both died and we want to remember them. So talk about that. And then where is someone going to be putting this? Like funeral table, yeah, but celebration of life, like is this going to be out in the garden? Is this going to be good for where by the window? Like, I don't know. You want to make sure that emotion is there about like, hey, we miss grandma. Like this is good. Like I would rather this image be larger than these other 3 images. Like there's emotion that's here that you have to kind of double down on. So I would say streamlining, something like this. I would take this photo of grandma and I would put this in that image here. I would remove this guy because we don't know this guy. He hasn't been told in the story so far, but this is a great image here that I would double down on. But overall, you got a good product. You just have to explain very clearly what this mission and statement is that you want to do. And wedding and home decor is not it. So I would abandon that, and I would go strictly into the loss and bereavement. Julie says, thank you. You're welcome, Julie. Zahir says, hello, and welcome, Zahir. Zahir says, here's the ASIN, please, in need of detailed diagnosis. All relevant S&L tail, short and long-term tail keywords are extremely competitive in term of bids, plus $3. What needs to be done? Okay, let's take a look. B0BCN 5 EQN 7. It's a Poof. Ask me how I know that. It's a Poof. I know I've seen these before. So square leather Poof, Moroccan Poof, 18 by 18 by 14, genuine goatskin leather, bohemian living decor, footstool, square. Okay, it's a lot. Okay, please, everyone knows I hate these with a passion. These little brackets are not helping you. They're not helping anything like that. Take them out. That's spaces where you could put more organic indexing and SEO. Ottoman Marrakesh, you're putting it here multiple times. I get it, but it's not helping. You want to put different words for different SEO. So let's take unstuffed. Ooh, you unstuffed. So that means I'm getting it not stuffed. So hold on. Let me see. So you need to very clearly say what this product is, because I'm assuming these 1 or 2 stars is going to be people thought it was the item comes with no filling. Beware. So yeah, this is something you got to be very, very careful with. Where's the 1 star? Item comes with no filling. You have to stuff the bag. It smells rancid. Okay, well, that's different. I end up stuffing it with cardboard and packaging stuffing. Yeah, so something like this, you have to very clearly identify what the product is. So you're charging a premium. You're charging $69, and it's not coming stuffed. It's just the cover. So you're not merchandising that here at all. Oh, Amazon's doing this, shop similar items. So you don't showcase here exactly what someone's getting. You're showing them the final product, which is good, but dangerous for those reviews. Because if they're paying $69 and they're thinking they're going to get that and they don't get it, you're not telling them that here. You're saying sold unstuffed, but show what it looks like when they get it. It's going to feel a little deceptive when someone gets it because you're not being forthcoming with this. Show what it looks like before. You're not showing that. So that's why people feel a little bit, I would not be so worried about the bids for PPC. I'd be more concerned with overall the merchandising of it. So let's take a look at the competitors over here. So, or this is you guys as well. Hold on, let's take a look. So this is you guys as well. So square leather poof. Yeah, you have to work on the merchandising. This has to be better optimized. So if I take a look at competition, right? So this is you, I think, pretty sure. So unstuff. Let's see this one. So here they show you what to stuff it with. Not included that it zips open. Okay. Let's see if they in the A+ content they show it. See, fillable storage. They're showing you to fill it with something. They're giving you recommendations on what to fill it with. You're not doing that. So you have to do that. That's part of the merchandising here. So this is cover only, stuffing not included. Okay. So let's take a look. Maybe in their A+ content they're saying it. No, they're not saying it either. But they're doing decent units here where they probably don't have to. But yeah, overall, I would say you'd want to make sure that the merchandising is done really well, because you're going to, before you start to worry about the PPC and stuff like that and all those bids, make sure your listing is buttoned up before you start to worry about that, because that's not going to help when someone gets pointed to, you pay money to point someone towards a listing that's going to get negative feedback or not convert. Rory, John, if you have time, can you look at this ASIN? Thanks. Yeah, sure. I got all the time in the world. I don't. Thanks. Okay. Japanese art exhibit poster. Japan, 1970, art, London, bing, bang, boom, 11 by 14. Cool. So this is showing you where it's going to look like. It's not framed. Are we not framed? So, or does it come framed? Okay. So we want to talk about if it's framed or not. So it's not framed. Let's take a look. See, money back guarantee. Don't put this, guys. This is not going to help you with conversion. This is not going to help you with anything. Use this space for SEO purposes and boosting your listing up. Stop telling about the guarantee. Let's go down here. From the brand store module, that's good. So you're going to be from, okay, great. You show how it's packaged. So this is good. You're going to be in the realm of artwork, wall art, where you have a lot of SKUs, a lot of ASINs, and everything is going to be very mock-up-y, where you're putting it in the same kind of scenario with a different picture, because I get it. You have a lot of stuff. But you're making it seem very natural, which is good. Package with care. This is good. What I never see anyone do is showcase how we recommend you make it flat after it's shipped to you. No one shows that. So I never know how to do it either. Do I just roll it out and put it in a frame and it stays good? Do I roll it out and put books on top of it and let it flatten out, then put it in a frame? What do I do? That's education that we need to know to show people. That's what's going to help them convert. So you have, okay, cool. So you have your different kind of collections under here, which is good. Are you doing your Premium A+ content? Ask me if I'm a fan of Premium A+ content. I don't know why. I don't know. It just feels very salesy to me. And I get why everyone uses it. It's a new thing. You're using alt text, which is good. I don't know. It just it has to grow on me, I think. Overall, you're doing a great job. What I think you have to talk about here in the photo stack is just talk about how it comes here in that tube, because people might not scroll down to your A+, and that's going to help them better understand and make that kind of purchase. And then also show size differences too. So your sizing is by inches, but then you jump into centimeters for your parentage. So that's a little jarring, because if it's like, okay, 70 to by 100 centimeters compared to now we're in inches, and then make sure your parentage is cleaned up as far as variations and that kind of stuff goes. And then also it would be good to show people what an 8 by 10 generic looks like, what an 11 by 14, what a 16 by 20, and show that, even if it's like shadow boxes, so that people understand, okay, this is what an 18 by 24 looks like in relation to an 8 by 10. That makes sense? That's what I would do. That's my hot tip when it comes to artwork. Michael says, even if the actual bottle doesn't have the flag, you know how customers can be, may report inauthentic because the image doesn't match the actual product. Yes. And I'll tell you why, Michael, because your product is made in the US. So if your product was not made in the US, I would say don't do that, because that's fraud. You don't want to do that. But your product is made in the US. So you can do that because you're not telling something that's not true. And I will say this, in your next run of packaging, make sure to put the American flag or made in the USA or something on your bottle. So if this is any sort of exercise or dry run for something like that, that's something you want to do. A lot of people, when they're thinking of packaging, when you talk to like these graphic design people, they're like, oh, you have to be sleek, aesthetic, ooh, ah. This is about merchandising and selling. Water break. So I hope that helps. Yeah, you're not going to run into an issue. As long as it's from the US, you'll be fine. I'll go back to this for the people out there that are saying, there's risk with everything, Michael. This is not financially sound advice that I'm giving you. I am not a professional per se. I am some guy from New York with an internet connection that's just telling you best practice on what we've done as an agency. Take that with a grain of salt, but you'll be okay. It's the equivalent of the speed limit being 30 miles an hour. And if you're doing 32 miles an hour, are you breaking the law? Yes, you're 100% breaking the law as per the laws. Are you going to get pulled over? No. Now, if you're doing 50 miles an hour, are you breaking the law? Yes. Are you going to get pulled over? Yes. A little difference there. Daniel says, hi, John. Kindly advise, our product got flagged. I have updated everything on the back end, but it won't let the changes be reflected on the detail page. What should I do with it? This is brand owned. Your product got flagged. Which one was yours? The product got flagged. I've updated everything in the back end. What did it get flagged for? Tell me a little bit more about that, Daniel, so I can kind of see if I can help you with that. Michael says trading places. Yes. Looking good, Billy. What is it? Looking good, Billy Ray? Hold on. Oh, yeah. Looking good, Billy Ray. Feeling good, Lewis. What a great movie. Anyone else a big fan of that? Blaine says, hey, John, on yesterday's webinar, Jason and Marissa were using a free keyword image viewer for Chrome by Andreas Nyland instead of using source code. Really? Called keyword, where'd I go? Called keyword image viewer. Huh. Let's take a look. I don't know. I'm going to take a look into it. I'm like a sucker for just using the right click view source. I don't know why. But that's cool, Blaine. I'll take a look into it. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the tips and tricks and hacks. I'm a fan of all the hacks. Gear Pros, how about a tiny niche like mine, water bottle accessories? Tiny niche? What are we, joking? I'm just kidding. Water bottle stuff. Everyone that sells water bottles thinks that everyone's their customer, when that's not the case. TS ZMM XF. What did I do? Is this it? What's around here? Saying it. Hold on. B08 CSZ lunchtime MMXF. Not coming up for me, Gear Pros. Is this international? Are you international? Gotta let me know. If it's international, you guys gotta let me know. It's not coming up. Nash says, hi, John. Having those hooks changed, so no need to put tape on. Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's good. So you probably make them longer or something like that, or maybe coming with a piece of cardboard in the back. That'll be good. Thanks so much for the analysis, John. Appreciate your inputs. Absolutely. I'm here to help. Here to give out the freebies. Ashley says, should we not include a warranty statement either? Thank you. So, Ashley, good question. You can include this kind of stuff in your A+ content as more of a graphic or secondary, tertiary kind of stuff towards the bottom. I wouldn't include it in your bullet points because that's not what's going to make the reason. That's not going to be the determining reason for me to purchase. Now, I will say there's going to be a difference with that. So, for example, things like I just bought this lovely mattress back here, and I cared about the warranty for something like that. So, if we're looking at mattresses, I spelled too many S's with that. So if I look at like a Nectar mattress, right? Let's see. Forever warranty. Like this is something I care about when I'm spending, $700 on something. Like this makes more sense. Now, if you were talking to me about a spatula, like, do I care about the warranty on a spatula? No, not really. For $9, I'll throw it out and buy another one. That sounds bad, but it's just the case, right? Like, so it really all depends on exactly what the product is, where the warranty matters or not. Hope that makes sense. So here's this, thanks, man. Please take a look at this. Everything is up to mark as per my analysis, but struggling with conversions. All right. Let's take a look. Let's take a peek skadoodle. B0C1 HTY. Hey, what are we doing here? Why does this happen? Oh, because I'm in the wrong category. Is this you? This is you. All right, first of all, why are we saying April? April 23. So you're trying to say that this was upgraded in April of 23. I wouldn't lead with that. Golden Duo, 10.8 inches meat shredder, non-slip base, BPA free chicken breast shredder. So right here, support America, buy American. So was this made in the US? I hope so, if you're making that statement. Let's take a look. Country of origin, US. So this was made in the US. So hold on. So if this is made in the US, we need to talk about made in the US right on the actual packaging. So your index image needs to have the actual box on there of the product with made in the US on it. Which is it? So let's take a look. So is this clear plastic on here or glass? So it looks to be plastic. And then you twist it back and forth. Okay, but there's a lot of chicken shredders out there. Let's take a look. So how are you different than this guy? So let's pull him up because this looks to be the same product. And is this made in the US? This is made in China. So I'm a little concerned if your product here is actually made in the US or not, or if it's made in China and we're just kind of advertising it's made in the US, because it looks to be the exact same product is coming from China, unless the reason why you're $10 more expensive that it is made in the US. So I'd want to see that, but you could see here the one in China that's $10 cheaper is telling you very clearly how to use it, how to wash it. Your listing is really just giving you features, not benefits, and just kind of food. So you want to talk a little bit more about that. You have no A+ content here. So you're saying everything is up to your mark, but there's no A+ content. Are you brand registered? You might not be. If you're not brand registered, I would recommend being brand registered, but then also having this here support local craftsmanship. Where was it made? Don't say things like free essential accessories worth $7. That's not going to make me spend $10 more for this kind of stuff. That's a low res image. That's kind of a throwaway just because you want to seem more of a value than the competitor who's $10 cheaper than you. Talk about more that this is a 3-piece set. And if this is made in the US, is this? I don't think so. So talk to me a little bit more about this and I can give you some more insight. But if this is truly made in the US, you'd want to double down and lean into that because then it's going to be worthwhile to be $10 more. You're going to command a higher price point. Bids are extremely high, up to $7 per click, despite of getting highly relevant click, not really converting. Yeah, it's not, because you're $10 more than everyone else. People are clicking because you're having something different here, but you're not telling them the story. You're not telling them why they need this. You're showing, okay, this is better than this way, right? But what you're not saying is why you're better than the other guy. So why are you better than him? Why are you commanding $10 more to be more expensive than him? So you're telling the story as to why you're better than a pair of forks, fine. But why are you worth $10 more than this guy? That's the story you need to be telling. That makes sense? Hope that makes sense. Daniel says it got flagged as containing anti-inflammatory and detox keyword. I'm done removing it on the back end more than 3 days ago, but on the detail page, the keyword's still there. Yeah, so Jason has said this before. You may have to delete it and then re-upload it. But feel free to email me. Ryan, if you're here, toss up my email real quick. Anyone that's having any problems, anything like that, feel free to email me. Anything that I wasn't able to kind of address on the call today or on the show, feel free to email me. Oh, I like that. Oh, that's a girl. Look at that. Wow. We're living in 2023, Ryan. This is amazing. But Daniel, feel free to email me, John. No, go back to the comment. Leave me scrolling below. Go back to the comment. John.aspinall@myamazonguy.com, scrolling like this is Fox News, and I'm like the little ticker over here like that. And then, yeah, I'll be able to give you some better insight and get your answer done for you, Daniel. So I hope that helps. Yeah, that's cool. Ooh, fancy. I feel like I don't know, like I'm some sort of network television. Please take a look. Okay, cool. All right, Ryan, you can kill the scrolling. People are going to get scroll fatigue. Thanks. E0BRD, 9B, ATV. And then we're going to take a break in a little bit, and we're going to do some Canva play. We're going to do some swappy of some images and boost up some CTRs. Ooh, Bible covers. Choose choice Bible cover for women, men with leather bookmark. Okay. Okay. So $15. A lot of people not like it. So a better fit for a laptop. So people are saying that it's too big. So you would want to focus on, let's go back to your product. What kind of Bible fits in it? So water resistant, mesh pocket with zipper. But what is that going to be useful for? So we talk about mesh pocket with zipper. Why is that? That's a feature. That's not a benefit. Why is that a benefit? Is it good for putting markers in there, highlighters, if you're marking up the Bible for notes or, for any sort of scriptures, carrying other sort of, things for church or anything like that? Talk to me about why this is important, because if you're not telling me why it's important, then I don't need it. High quality metal zipper, water resistant. Okay, vertical pockets. Okay, but why? Why is all this important? You have to merchandise that. So pen slot, card slots, like I don't need this. Is this replacing my wallet? Is this like, why am I doing that? So you want to talk about, if your book is smaller than this, okay. So you need to talk about Bibles that do fit and Bibles that don't fit and why. So right now you're not, so this is pen slot. What you should be talking more about is highlighters. how these are good for marking up scriptures, card slots for prayer cards or anything like that, or local things in your church. These are the things like waterproof. So when you're coming to and from mass or church or anything like that doesn't get wet, protect your Bible. Just saying the features isn't what's giving you the benefit. So you have to fix that for sure. So you have brand story module, which is good. But again, you're talking a lot of features, but you're not talking about the benefits of them. And then it's the A+ content. Okay. Multi-purpose organizer. Oh, don't be a multi-purpose organizer. Be a Bible organizer. So you need Bible highlighters. You see, talk about down here, prayer diaries, church sermon notes, prayer cards. You talk about it, but you don't show it. So you have to show that here. So your images don't need to be credit cards and stuff like that. It needs to be prayer cards and mass cards and sermon stuff. It doesn't need to be pens. It needs to be highlighters because you need to fit exactly the demographic that you're hitting with something like this. So that's what I would do. That's definitely going to help you with something like that. Hope that helps. Choose. Urson says, hi, John. Can you kindly have a look at my item, UK seller? Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening and saying UK seller. Love when people listen. Okay. Oops, got to share my screen. What am I doing over here? Okie dokie. So, okay, itchy nose. B0B XS3 YC Q9. Let's take a look. Why did this happen? Tell me why. Tell me why. Here we go. So Aero fry liners. I will say, Urson, that this is a very, very, very crowded niche. You're doing very well. You're doing 487 over the last 30 days, so you're doing well. I love that you're doing this. 125 pieces. This is a great example of a good CTR image. 125 pieces here, 125 pieces here. You're showing the sizing. This is a really, really good image. Really, really good. I would almost use, you say 125 here and 125 here. What else can we talk about, Urson, that's going to help you benefit? So non-stick maybe, or something else. I would say maybe non-stick here, but this is probably a real, I don't know. Let's leave it alone. Let's take a look. So convenient, practical, high quality. High quality wouldn't be the word I would use for something like this. Food grade, something like that. Prepare flavorful feast. Okay, mess free, easy to use. Keep your air fryer clean before and after. Love that. What you're not talking about though is the us versus them. So why is a disposable air fryer liner better than those silicone ones that you have to wash and save and reuse? So talk about why that. So you're talking about the us versus them of nothing versus you. So you have that done. That's really good. What you need to do is talk about the us versus them, your competitors, which are those silicone ones. So talk about that, because who wants to wash those silicone ones all the time and they get all wacky and warped, and I'd rather just pick it up and throw it away. So that's definitely something you want to talk about. So see here, you have no A+ content, but you're doing well without it. So I would say it's not really necessary, but it always is necessary. But see something like this, the silicone liners, why are you better than them? That's the conversation you need to have. Talk about, hey, are you tired of washing these silicone liners and stuff like that? I know our eco-friendly people are probably like, no, it's the best way to go. Just saying, we're reviewing this ASIN now. But yeah, I would say to have that conversation as to why you're better than the silicone ones, because they're out there, right? And they're doing a decent job, and why you're better than these liners. That's the other thing too. So talk about who in your niche is, what are the alternatives? So the alternative to you is nothing, is a silicone liner, and then is the bottom liner by itself, where it's just the bottom piece. So why is this important to why is it important to have the walls and stuff like that? So talk about all that. That's going to greatly help your conversion. Oh, sure. Chu says, my product is good quality, but very low conversions. Yeah, because you're not telling the story as to why you and what the journey is for that person with the highlighters for the Bible and the mass cards and the prayer cards. You're showing credit cards, you're showing pens. You're not showing the right thing. Thank you so much. You're welcome. So here says, you are the best, but you are the best. You are the best. So here, not me. You're the best. John, people are also selling the same chicken shredder for $32. Are they selling it though? That's the thing. Are they really selling it? Gabrielle, I always say that wrong. I'm sorry. I just got approved for a brand under books category. I sell Bibles. I went in to create A+ content and was told the category didn't support it. Any workarounds you might know of? No, because you're selling books. When it comes to books, I am green. I am green. I don't know anything about that. Amazon has their thumb on the scale when it comes to books. They're very highly regulated by Amazon. It's just a headache with anything KDP or books in general. So I apologize. I'm not the go-to guy when it comes to that. Books hurt. Oof. Urson says A+ content is currently under review. Cool. Come back next week when it shows up, and then we will talk about it. Many thanks, John. Many thanks to you. Many thanks to you, kind sir. Jessa says, hi, John. May I have your insight about this ASIN? Absolutely, Jessa. Jessa, come on down. Anyone that stayed homesick in the 90s knows exactly what that song is about. I'm homesick from school. I'm not going today. My kids try and do that. I'm sick. I'm not going to school. Yeah, you are. I work from home. You are going to school. All right, cool. So we have some reusable water bomb balloons. Love this kind of stuff. My wife just bought these for our kids. I'm not sure about yours, but I know she bought some. So let's talk about the main image. Let's talk about some CTR. So you're a 16-piece kit. So 16 pieces. You want to put 16 pieces here. You want to showcase here exactly how does it come. Oh, I'm already liking this. You want to show how it comes. So if you have any retail packaging or retail packaging box, let me see if you're showing any of it here. No. So Jessa, what I would say is if you have retail packaging, get this in the photo. These are great, but your sizing is off here. These look really large compared to these. I know this is up close, but this looks like it only fits like 4 of them in the bag. And is that the case, or can it fit more than 4 in the bag, or 5? So the ratio is a little bit off, the aspect ratio, but I would love to see you have put on here something like 16 piece. So I'm going to do a little creative fun. Let's see what we can do. Let's get rid of this. Get out of here, you. So I like what you're doing with the circle because it's giving you some attention, but I would love to see your retail packaging here where you're having something like this where, and it doesn't have to be this per se, but, and this is not a good example at all, so forgive me, but you want to put something like 16, right? And 16, and then you're going to do you know where I'm going with this, Jessa? You with me on this? This is not the best way to do it because I don't have any retail packaging to go on, but this is what I would be doing. I would change the color in the background. I would change it to something fun, like one of the colors in your photos, like, that's too close to that one. Let's do something like that, right? And then maybe the font, I would change it to white to make it more fun. And something like that with the retail packaging is going to show very clearly how many pieces you're getting. So again, this is not the best example of it, but you'd want to showcase on, I would really love to see an example of your retail packaging. And if it's not retail packaging, that's fine. If you just have a brown box, you could always do something like this. Let me show you. Again, my Photoshop / Canva skills are getting better. They're not amazing, but they're getting better. Right, so you want to do something like this. And then if you have a Again, I always use this ugly box, but hopefully you have a better looking box than this. Imagine this being your retail package, right? Because this box is ugly, really ugly. If this was your retail package where it's more colorful, now you're able to say that clearly on your retail packaging in the image, and it's going to look a lot better. Can I get away with taking the background of this image, or they look crazy? Maybe not. Something like this, and then showcasing something like, see, I almost like this one. This is a good one. Let me grab this. Zoinks. See, something like this would look cool with your retail packaging. All right. Again, not a brown box, your retail packaging. Or if you don't have if you don't have retail packaging, make it look like you have retail packaging. This, along with a couple other things, is going to really increase that. And if you also put something on the packaging that says like reusable, that's what's going to help as well. So here, I love this picture. The why choose us, others and ours. This is great. So traditional kind of thing, one-time use. What is it? Is this rocks? No. Is this rocks? No, this isn't rocks. Are these sponges? It literally looks like you have a pile of rocks you're going to throw at somebody. So, or is that chalk? I don't even know. But this is cool. Open it. I like how you're showcasing that. Storage. Yeah, it only shows that you fit 4. So can you only fit 4 in the back? Oh, I see. Wait, hold on a second. So you sell a 4-pack. Now I'm getting it. So you sell a 4-pack by itself. That's why 4 fits in the back. And that when you sell a 16-pack, essentially you're selling 4 4-packs. So in a 16-pack, you would essentially get 4 bags, right? Am I on something there? If that's the case, you need to showcase that, because now if I have 4 kids, now all 4 of them have their little bag and they're armed with water balloons. So make sure that's a little bit clearer. But yeah, no, a lot of fun pictures and stuff like that. And you're explaining very clearly on what to do. So yeah, overall, you're doing a great job. You just need to focus specifically on what you're doing. You're moving a ton. Look at this. You don't need my help. But yeah, overall, this is what's going to help you increase that for sure. Because when people get a 16-pack and they see this, they don't know if they're getting 4. Like I thought initially they was going to hold all 16 in there. So they're going to make that a little more clear. You're doing a great job, Jessa. Hamad says, hello, John. Can you tell us how to structure campaigns for new product? No, I can't. And I would love to if I could, but I'm not the best person for PPC. I'm so sorry. Come back Tuesday. Tuesday, PPC AMAs. RT Crafts, especially, did you ask another question? Especially about my main image and my USP is multi-tool pliers combo. My A+ content is in review. So I'll come back again next week. Please be rational. I want to build my brand and tools. Did you ask a question? Let me scroll up. RT Crafts, we didn't get any question from you. Yeah, but if you have about your main image, I'd love to take a look. But we got no question. Let me see. I don't know. What do we got? We got nothing here. That's okay. Well, this is what we're going to do, guys. We're going to go in here. We're going to take a look. We're going to do a little DIY. We'll get ready with me. Let's get rid of this. And we're going to talk about some cool stuff. So let's go into, should we stay in supplements? Should we do something else? I don't know. Let's go into toys. Ooh, okay. We're talking about toys. Let's go here. What are we talking about? So let's see. Bestseller. Okay, you're a bestseller. Let's see if we can make it better. Go Sports Slammo includes 3 balls, carrying case, and rules. 3 balls, carrying case. Okay. So this is essentially a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-piece set. Is it made in the US? China? What age is it for? for teens and up. Okay, so volleyball. Okay, recommended for ages 12 plus. So that's not very clearly seen over here. Fastest growing game in the US. Okay, so we already got something a little wacky. So it says 8 plus over here, but then it says 12 plus down here. So I don't know. We gotta see. But I would say something like this would benefit greatly from a little jazzing up. A little jazzing up. Someone's blasting Journey. I would do something like that with a 5-piece set. I would also, I don't know. I like the packaging, but I don't know if the bag is going to be. Let's take a look here. No, they have no A+ content. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard with something like this. I'll show you guys another example I was working on. So I did something over here where it was a 2-pack spatula set, and they had the tag on here, retail tag, but they had some color options, but you would never know just by looking at this image alone. So what I did was I added a 2-piece set here. I'll make this bigger so you guys can see. So I added 2-piece set, and I added the little color swatches. So now what looks better to you? Having something like this or something like this? Just saying. It's my own little spin on these things. Okay, we got some stuff. What do we got here? Okay, his ASIN is this. So let's go. Let's rock and roll. Okay, so RT Crest precision screwdriver. I think we spoke before, yeah, about drilling down into this. 117 and 1, got to say that in your main image. I'll get to that in a second. And multipliers tool. So you talked about leaning into the eyeglass, computer repair. Great. I know we spoke about that last time. You have to, though, get away from this kind of stuff. It's like, this is too messy. You're trying to say so many things in one photo. It's very, very messy, where you're saying too much. So these kind of things get me confused. So let me look at your A+. You have A+? No. Oh, your A+ is under review. Yeah, okay. That's fine. But yeah, the content is good. Warranty, be careful with this kind of stuff. Amazon 30-day money-back guarantee, 6 months. You don't need to say this. You want to make sure you're putting as much relevant content here for indexing purposes. But your main hero image, you have to, if you're 117 and 1 plus the multiplier, so that's 118 pieces, essentially. So what you'd want to do is something along the lines of, something like this. Something like this. So you see the big difference with that? So, and especially if you're doing like a color, if your logo, do you have a logo for RT? No. So if you had a logo or brand colors, or oh, you do blue. So if you have retail packaging, I would almost pull out your retail packaging to put in the background to put this stuff on. But you have to call this out here. You have to call out that how many pieces you are on that. So if I take a look, precision screwdriver set. So you're right here. So a lot of other people are not coming out with this. They're not saying how many pieces there are on it. So you have to see something like this, bring out your retail packaging and double down on it and put how many pieces on it. Make sure that be your retail package. So if you don't have really good retail packaging or brown box packaging, here's a little hack for you guys. You can go to a website like Smart Mockups, and what you can do is you can build out packaging. So for example, if let's say you wanted to say, okay, I don't have really good packaging, but I want to make it look like I have good packaging. So I did a test one where I made John's supplements, and I made like a fake kind of thing. Where is it? Right here. So I made John's supplements. So what you could do on this website is you can edit it. So on the side, I want to talk about how my product's made in the USA. If your product's made in the US. So this is going to do a mock-up, right, of your packaging. So now if I want to say the top cover, let's say the top cover, see now it's going to cover the whole thing. And then for my front here, let's say I want to focus on that it is a 180 count pack. See? So now I can take this. It's a paid subscription. You have to buy it. But you can take this, right? And you could use it if you don't want to put it directly on it like this, if you're concerned about suppressions or stuff like that. You can make your own retail packaging on this and say everything you want to say on the packaging and then put in the background of your index image, of your hero image. And then it's going to be fully compliant with Amazon because that's your retail packaging, right? And you're saying everything you need to say on it. So for example, if I didn't want to say 180 count pack on the front, and I just wanted to focus on a logo that this is a supplement, I could change it to something like that. So you can play around with this. I would recommend RT Crafts looking into something like that. That's going to greatly help you with your conversion and your CTR for sure. I asked it about this on Canadian market, and please check my main page. Thank you. I did. Oh yeah, we took a look. Okay, cool. Sweet. Could Gary prosecute you look at this? Looking at that one, sure. What? It's not coming up for me. Sorry, Gears Pro. Let me know what I'm doing wrong there. Hamid says, can you please tell how to download search term report of specific portfolio of PPC campaign? Yeah, Hamid, I'm not the PPC guy for that. Come back Friday. Jason can tell you how to do it, or Tuesday for the PPC AMAs. Yep. Okay, cool. Yeah, so let me go here. And yeah, guys, this is a really cool hack. So you can take in smart mockups really anything. Oh, let's go here. And make packaging if you don't already have it. So if you don't have packaging for your product, but you want to be able to showcase that, here we do this. So now let's say I do John's supplements, right? And now I can edit the side and the tape. You can even edit the tape. It's crazy. So I can say if I want to edit the tape, I want to say John's supplements. Boop, the tape says John Supplements. Crazy. If I want to do the box side, Let's say I want to focus on it being, I don't know, made in the USA. That's all I want to focus on, made in the USA. It's going to say just like that. And then the front, froze. Say that I want to focus on, I don't know, something like that. You could play with this a lot and get some really cool kind of packaging and then download it. See me, I don't have the pro version of it. I do have in Canva, you're able to do this. So let me show you in Canva. So for example, let me take someone's product that we already used. Beep, boop, boop. Well, let's take these guys, Beat Human. And then I go to Smart Mockups. So I can then put this in packaging. Smart Mockups then lets you do that. So let's say, for example, you have a spray bottle like this. And then you're like, boop. And then it'll let you do that. It'll let you literally put a logo onto the bottle. So if you don't have a real photo of the bottle for this product, you can make it. And you can align the label differently, left, center, all this kind of good stuff. So it's a really cool way. Let me clear this. Let me put another one in here. So if it was KitchenAid, something like that, really cool. It's a really cool feature that Canva has. So let's do this. I can do. Oop. And then you can also get off me. Fill it like that. So it's a lot of cool stuff that you can do. You can flip it horizontal. So now I've just made my own organic baby food spray. RT Craft says, yes, John, I have brown packaging. Is it okay to put that in the background? Yeah, it is, because you're showing what your packaging is, and that's what everyone is showcasing. So you can see here, where's my stuff? Like this guy in the toy category, he was, whoops, I put him in there. Sorry. He was putting his packaging in the background as well. So you can very easily do something like this. Then on the packaging, you're able to put whatever you want because it's your packaging. So you're able to put 118-piece tool, multi-one tool kit, whatever you want to put on there. That's your packaging. They cannot tell you what your packaging looks like. So understand that. I have my logo and brand name on brown packaging. Perfect. Put it in the photo. Put it in the photo and then add digitally onto that packaging what it is. Gua says, thank you. So nice. Thank you. Aisha says it is amazing. Yeah, it's really cool. It's a really cool way to take something and make it better. So for example, if you're doing, losing my voice here, guys. If you have supplements, I think we have supplements here. Yeah. So you have a supplement. Let me get rid of this one. So you have this supplements thing here. It's a great way to be like, ooh, ah, and, or maybe it's like a roll-on thing. I don't really know, but it's something cool that you can do. So if I go here and I say, here's my thing, bam. And if that was your logo, now it looks so natural. So a lot of cool stuff that can be done with this. Hey, John supplements. My supplements have packaging and everything. This is great. Let's see. So you can fill it. Yeah. That looks really good. Like you can do, and then what you can do is then you could save the picture. So you can go like this. So I can save this as a PNG. A little hack. I can delete this, go to my uploads, upload something, because I have it as a PNG. It's no longer going to be a smart mockup now, because it's a regular picture, but guess what? Now I can take the background out of it. Now I just have this. So before they had that crazy background with the plants and stuff like that and the shades. Maybe that wasn't for me. But now I have this by itself. And again, that packaging logo looks terrible, but I was just doing it on a whim. So I could take this now and I can say, okay, cool. Let's go and find some photos. And I want to make it, let's say this is, I want to put marble kitchen, marble bathroom counter. Okay. I want to do this and make this my background. And where's my stuff go? I lost my stuff. Oops, hold on, we're gonna go back. Hold on. All right, let's do this. We got to do this. Bear with me, folks. Got to save it again. Save it again with no background. Then what you do is you come here, delete it, put the marble counter, make that the background. I'm gonna upload the blank one again. I'm gonna get rid of the background. Wah, wah, wah. Okay, and then we're going to be able to take this and put it on the countertop in a lifestyle scenario. And you're going to be like, John, that doesn't look real. Yeah, well, I'm not done. You could do shadows. Drop shadow. Nope, don't do that one. Something like this. Do some drop shadowing on it. Not a fan of that. Angle. Distance. Blur. Intensity. Not so much. Just a little bit. Just want to let you know I'm there. Something like that. All right, so now I can make that bigger, smaller. Now let's say my supplements had, I don't know, the pills look crazy. Let's say this is my supplement that was inside there. This is a way to craft something out of nothing, right? So if you don't have lifestyle photos and you don't have packaging and you don't have any of that stuff, yeah. This is a real good way to help. Maz says, can I send you a previously reviewed ASIN? Yes, only if it's been changed from the tips we gave you last time. If it has been changed, then yes, we would love to see it. I say we like there's more than one person here. It is just me. But yes, we can do that. Send it on over, Maz. We'll take a look. My computer's freaking out. Uh-oh, Maz broke my computer. So yeah, so pull this back up here. So anyone have any questions about this? This is a great way to kind of, and it doesn't have to be just that. You could take packaging and anything, right? So I can take, if it's a water bottle, if you have like a little chewy bar or something like that. And let's use John's supplements again, because we all love John's supplements. See? Cool stuff like that. It looks like it's there, but it's not. Do some shadow on it. Cool stuff. Usman says, ASIN, cool. Little hack for the day, guys. Okay, B0M. So Bebecan teething sticks, infant teething relief. I've seen these kind of products before. So super easy. Yeah, it's almost like a straw, right? Kind of. Teething tubes, 3 brushes, carrying pouch. Okay, mother approved. Okay. She's selling a good amount of them. Great brand story module. Showcase the products in the brand story module, though. You don't want to showcase the actual products in here. Talk about the collections and clicking on them. Get rid of irritation. Instant relief. Okay, relief from what? So when a baby's teething, talk about that. So comfort and convenience for toddlers. So this is good that you're talking about that. This is not a toddler. This is a newborn. So you're showing an image here of a newborn, and we're talking about a toddler. Ask me how I know about that, because I have 3 kids and they're crazy. Okay, so you have 6, attractive design and color options for toddlers. Texture 1 for chewing, texture 2 for teething. So which one? Which one is chewing and which one's teething? So you tell me 2, so point out which one's for which. Super easy and clean to store. Quality that ensures durability. I don't like that word. I don't like that phrase. It seems weird. But something like this, you'd want to put, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-piece set. Well, something like this, you'd want to put 6 pieces. And then, let's see here. Yeah, you'd want to fix that. What's the alternative, though? What's the alternative to kids? Usman says there's only 1 product right now. Yeah, showcase that. So if there's only 1 product here, show it. Show it where I can click on it in here. It's not being clickable. Click to your brand story, your brand store, so you can click on it. Show the alternative, us versus them. So talk about why you're better than your competitors. Also talk about why you're better than my kid picking up my keys and chewing on my keys because they're dirty and filthy and disgusting, or picking up a remote and chewing on remotes because they're dirty, filthy, and disgusting. So you want to talk about all that kind of good stuff. So you're showing why this is good, but you want to talk about why this is good to get kids away from typically chewing on stuff around your house. But overall, it looks like you're moving a good amount of units. So this is nothing to stick your nose up about. You're doing a great job. But I would say to hammer home a little bit more about why this carrying pouch is important. Talk about that being thrown in the baby bag for the mom to take on the go. Give that kind of real life look and feel for it, for sure. Let's take a look. Okay, Rahan says, how can you remove or add specific things while creating through Canva? What do you mean by that? So remove or add specific things. So when we're talking about Canva, so I want to add certain things. If I want to add this, if I want to add this right here, there's an Elements tab. So let's say that's not my supplement look like. Maybe my supplement looks more like this, do something like that. Or my supplement looks like, or we're talking about like a vitamin pill organizer or a pill organizer. You want to talk about this here too and have pills everywhere. Oh my God, it's crazy. A lot of pills. But yeah, if you guys want me to do a crash course on Canva, I'm happy to help with that too. How about we try a different ASIN? Let's try something that's going to come up. I don't know. So B089 for QX B What's going on here? You're pros, you're trolling me. B089 4QXB. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what. It's not coming up. It's not working. Mon says we have a brand store now, and our reviews went past 100 a couple days ago. And we added 2 new SKUs, so pretty much that's all that's changed. Okay, so let's take a look. Yes. We were just talking about silicone air fryer inserts, liners. Psh, your ears ringing? Okay, so we went past that and we added 2 new SKUs for the 8.5 size. Okay, cool. Did the tongs get bigger? Be careful with that. That's pretty much all that's changed. Yeah. So again, we want to talk about 3 and 3. It's a 6-piece set. Actually, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7-piece set. You want to put that on here. 7-piece set very clearly because that's 7 pieces here. Talking down here, why choose us? Oh, I like this. Ooh, we're talking smack about the other liner, guys. I like this. Thin paper, no accessories, disposable and not eco-friendly, high cost. Easy to wash and clean. We messed up. So this is easy to wash and clean. Or you're saying it's not easy to wash and clean. So I would reword that because you say this is easy to wash and clean, and you say this is easy to wash and clean. So you want to say this is not easy to wash and clean, or you can't wash and clean this. Burns at high temperature, heat resistance up to this, okay? Before, after, yeah. A lot of people doing the multifunctional uses. Microwave, refrigerator, oven. Be careful with this. When you say oven, people are going to throw this in their oven. You never know what someone's cooking in their oven and what they're doing. So, and what sort of uses are they doing with that? You could really put a turkey in this. You can't put a turkey in a 7-inch liner. Come on, Moss. We got to be a little bit more realistic with this. This picture's a little cuckoo bird. This is a whole turkey, unless you're talking about a quail. You're putting a quail in here. But this looks like a giant Thanksgiving turkey in here. Just be careful with the aspect ratio with this. So red, blue, black, red, blue, pink. Okay, so it's different colors. Okay. I mean, the A+ looks good, but you have to be careful about that font looks weird. I know it says delicious results, but it's not saying it right. Overall, you're doing a good job, but I would say this needs to be fixed, the aspect ratio. Someone's going to be like, I can't put a turkey in here. And then you want to have that CTR be better and have the 6-piece set listed up here, or 7-piece set, whatever you want to call it. RT Crest says, hello, John. If you will have some time, can you please share a bit about a video in listing and screwdriver category, 3D animation a customer should be using, or just unboxing? What will work? Thank you. Share about a video in listing and screwdriver category, 3D animation a customer should be using, or just unboxing. So I would not use a 3D animation. If you can get someone unboxing it, unboxing is going to be more natural, and using it in that way is going to be much more holistically natural. That being said, what's the reasoning that you want to put video? Is it something that someone has a little bit of difficult time using that you want to explain, or your product moves differently than someone else's? I almost exclusively never click on videos unless it's something really technical, even when I'm shopping, just because, I don't know, I just don't click on videos. So yeah, I would say that unboxing would be the better bet in that case, but also understand if you're trying to say something or convey it in the listing, that you want to also say it. And if you're saying something in a video, you want to also say it in the listing as well. Cool. All right, guys, we're running low on time here. I got maybe about one or two more ASINs I can kind of go with. In the meantime, I'm letting everybody know, submit your ASIN for review and win. Anyone that submitted their ASIN for review, email me, john.aspinall@myamazonguy.com after the show, and I'll be more than happy to send out. What we're doing is I'm going to send out nice little coupon codes for our mag mag-school.com. And Ryan, do we have a link there for mag school? I don't know if we do. But yeah, if we do, toss that up there about mag school, because for any, here we go, mag school, mag-school.com. So I'm going to send out some coupon codes. If you sent me your ASIN for review today, email me. Right there, I'm following along with it. Here comes another one. And I'm going to send you over a nice little coupon code for a freebie for you to enter into one of our courses and learn some more cool stuff. Cool, fun stuff. Fun. What else we got going on here? Archie says, thank you. You're welcome. Ross says, great, that helps a lot. Thoughts on the brand store? How important is that we just have one product? Always have a brand store. They're always going to index. They're always going to be good for SEO, even if you have one product, even if you have half a product. You're going to want to have a brand store. Anything that Amazon gives you in terms of merchandising, marketing, SEO, index, ranking, take it. Do social posts. No one reads them, do them. Amazon, any kind of software puts out there or any platform puts out there that's new, do it, because they want to reward people that are actually doing the thing that they want to get done. That helps. So yeah, guys, it looks like it's going to be it for us today. We are myamazonguy.com. Oh, by the way, have you guys seen this really cool thing, Mag AI? You can go right on our website, right on myamazonguy.com. Go right here and you can ask, say, it's better than ChatGPT. It's going to answer everything. So any questions you guys had, what is a good PPC strategy for launching a new product? Oh, look, it just gave you the answer, whoever's asking me about PPC. And then guess what? If I want to click on it, it's going to pull up a video. Wow, that's pretty cool. So yeah, if you want some more scoop and more info, Mag AI, go here now. Tell Mag AI that John Aspinall is the greatest, and then maybe I'll get a raise. I don't know. John is great. We want a Discord channel. Stephen, make John CEO. He's cool. But yeah, so go right here. Feel free to send us an ASIN if you're looking for coaching calls. We have our lovely list of coaches on here as well. You get the great Jason. You could have Tessa, Hannah, Kristen Lash. You want to email Stephen a question? For sure. We have our SOPs. Oh, our SOPs were on sale. They are back to their standard price. You missed it. Still a good price though. $1,000 a year for subscription access, $2,500 for lifetime. If you tell them John sent you, you get no discount. Sorry. You thought I was going to say discount, right? But yeah, you'd want to go here. We have over 450 plus SOP step-by-step procedures. We put the tools in your hand for you to do all the cool stuff that we do with our full service clients. And that is it, guys. That is all I've got for you today. I appreciate everyone for coming in, interacting, and engaging. Please feel free to follow me on LinkedIn, John Aspinall on LinkedIn. I'm very active on LinkedIn. I would encourage you to engage with me and have a nice little discussion about anything your heart's desires on there. Oh, also, I am on, let me pull it up so you can follow me on the Tiki-Taki. I am on TikTok and I'm doing a lot of, I don't know why TikTok has ads now. So I am on TikTok. Here we go right here. Oh, my wife is texting me. At Amazon Seller Help. So go there, follow me. I'm making some more videos. And that's all we got today, guys. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. I will see you on Wednesday, or I will see you Friday. if you come for the Friday AMA with Jason, I'll see you Friday or see you next week. Toodles.